beloved, family and friends, we are gathered here together to share in the love and happiness of Ninive and Michael as we witness the celebration of their marriage. Let us bow our heads for a prayer of thanks and a moment of silence to remember those who have gone before us and are here today in spirit, smiling upon this loving couple. Dear God, we thank them for their love and constant support, especially Michael's father, Thomas Konzer, who passed away 10 years ago, and those who we hold in our hearts. Oh God, please smile upon their souls as we now offer up our personal thoughts and prayers of gratitude. If there is anyone here that knows of a just cause why Ninive and Michael may not lawfully be joined in marriage, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. No one? All right, one less thing to worry about. Let's begin by taking a moment to recognize family members who have honored us with their presence. Luis, Ninive's father. Luis is an electrical engineer who came to this country to provide a better life for his family. Solange, Ninive's mother. At a young age, Solange was a school teacher and then became a psychologist. She retired in 1995 so that she could live here with Luis and her daughter in Hazlet, Michigan. Detta Costa Fox, Ninive's aunt. Gail Konzer, Michael's mom. I don't know the name of the dog. Sally, okay. Carol Konzer, Michael's sister. She's the one who took the pictures for the engagement and volunteered to take wedding photos. So if you see Carol and her camera, make sure you are smiling. Jim Konzer, Michael's brother. Let us also recognize Radana Marie Laranja, Ninive's close friend and maid of honor. They share the same birthday and were roommates in college. Ken Cottrell, one of Michael's best men. He's a neighbor and close friend and a board director here at Lakewood. Ken's the one who got Michael and Ninive together. He's a botanist, and he helped them choose their ceremonial birch tree. Rob Diornellis, Michael's other best man and close nephew. Nia Cato, one of our ring bearers, also a neighbor of Ninive and Solange. Christopher Konzer is our ring bearer. He's a nephew of Michael. Sarah and Dan Beatty, Ninive's close friends. Michelle Dunford, Ninive's work friend. Isra, Ninive's friend for over 12 years since their college days at Grand Valley. Bob Lupke. Bob has known the Costas since Ninive was 9 years old and has attended many New Year's parties with them. Hannah Combs, our flutist. Hannah works with Solange at Home Goods and has just graduated. Congratulations. Hannah is also known for an amazing hole-in-one she made while golfing with Ninive and Michael. It was mini golfing, but it was just the same. Chantel Nunley, Michael's close friend, Michael's godfather to Trace, her son. Ashley Wanzer, Michael's close friend. Not here. Can somebody call her? Todd Diornellis, close friend and nephew of Michael. Bill Coddington, close friend of Michael's for 30 years. Scott Olson, fellow board member, friend of our couple. Chester Roden, neighbor and another board member and a friend of the couple. Chester is also on the Building and Grounds Committee. Jackie and Jorge, Ninive's and Michael's friends. And please forgive me if I haven't mentioned your name. By being here today, your presence means so much to all of us. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bob McGee, and in the early 90s, I was a mayor of the city of Ferndale. and I performed many weddings. About 5 years ago, close friends of ours had asked me to perform their wedding. I contacted the local judge to ask him permission to do so, and he said he would fill out the paperwork for me to have those special permissions. However, he said it would be so much easier if I became an ordained minister to become an officiant, which is commonly done. So I did that, and I've had the great pleasure of performing many weddings over the past 5 years. My lovely wife, Christine, works with Ninive at U of M's trombone department with Ninive. I'm a volunteer there, so I had also met Ninive. I had the pleasure of talking to these two. Well, two is an appropriate word because it was only 2 times to learn a little bit more about them. So, needing a little bit more to learn about them for today's ceremony, I did what most people do. That is, I went on Facebook to learn more about them. And I learned, the first thing I learned was August 16th is your birthday. So, happy belated birthday. And Rodana Marie, a happy birthday to you as well. The next thing I learned from going on Facebook, Ninive's Facebook, was how to have a sustainable kitchen from her Earth Day post on April. Unfortunately, Michael and I were not Facebook friends yet. You got to do a reply. I just friended you an hour ago. So some of his comments weren't available to read. However, the ones I did read expressed a deep love for Ninive. He also expressed a great joy at the prospect of living the rest of his life with her. Ninive's comments were similar. Anyone can easily tell that these two are deeply in love and are meant to be together. Would you like to come in here, please? Ninive and Michael, please face each other as you're doing and join hands. These are the hands you touched when you first met. These hands became the hands of your best friend. These are the hands of the person you fell in love with, the person you have waited for all your lives. These are the hands you will hold as you laugh and cry, as you share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands that will passionately love and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe away tears of sorrow and tears of joy.
Oh, thank you.
Keep them gentle and nurturing always. Do each of you come here freely to give yourself to each other in marriage?
I do.
Ninive, do you take this man to be your husband, to live together with him in the covenant of marriage, to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Michael, do you take this woman to be your wife, to live together with her in the covenant of marriage, to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ninive and Michael have elected to recite their wedding vows. If you cannot hear them, please raise your hand and I will ask them to speak louder. So, who goes first?
That seems good.
Michael Thomas Concert. There is something calling me. I wrote these vows while listening to my girl. You know exactly why. You bring a ray of sunshine to my every morning, and you make all the stars shine a little brighter every night. I vow to cherish every moment that we have together. Every moment is so wonderfully precious. This past year, since the day we watered together, I have been so happy because you are in my life. When you proposed, I vowed to give you my heart and soul. Then, as I do now, in front of some very special people, in the place that brought us together. During that moment in time, both of us thought we would never feel this way about anyone. I vow that if I decide to bring a maple or a cherry wood furniture home, I'll think twice. And if I end up finding some gummy bears in the store, I'll bring them home to you.
I need a moment.
It's a tough act to follow. You can do it.
Ninive, I want you to know, while apart, my thoughts always drift to you. Your smile, your kind heart, your way of being. I promise to wipe away tears of sadness, evoke tears of joy, cultivate our lives together as we have cultivated the garden that brought us together, and love you with all of my heart, always.
Nia and Christopher, could you please bring us the rings? Each of you now brings a symbol of your love for each other. These rings shall forevermore be a symbol of the love you have declared and the vows you have exchanged. The unbroken circle of these rings represent the special faithfulness that you have pledged to each other.
No,
Sorry.
other way around?
No, I want Ninive's ring. So
All right.
you grab Ninive's ring. Michael, please place the ring on Ninive's finger and repeat after me. Nineveh, this ring I give,
Ninive, this ring I give,
in token and pledge,
in token and pledge,
as a sign of my love and devotion.
as a sign of my love and devotion.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Nineveh, please place the ring on Michael's finger and repeat after me. Michael, this ring I give,
Michael, this ring I give,
in token and pledge,
in token and pledge,
as a sign of my love and devotion.
as a sign of my love and devotion.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I do wed.
Now that Michael and Nineveh have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings before God and with you as witnesses, by the power vested in me as a legally ordained minister in the state of Michigan, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. It is my privilege and honor to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Conzer.